Welcome everyone to Balance by Meghan. I'm Meghan. Today's sequence is a yoga to give thanks flow. So this is a really great practice for focusing on the breath, for focusing on mindfulness of the body. Today's theme will be giving thanks for all that our body does for us. Very rarely do we take time to acknowledge everything and all that our body does. So grab your mat and let's create balance in your life. We'll begin by moving through a 3-part breathing series. Taking a few moments to acknowledge our breath. Draw your left hand to your heart space and feel the movement of moving that hand there. We'll take our right hand to our lower belly and we'll feel the heat of our hands on our heart space and their belly. Close down the eyes. Take a few breaths here to just get centered. Get comfy, move around if you need to. And we'll start by taking a breath in through the nose and filling the belly with air. Inhale, exhale. Air leaves the belly. Inhale air through the nose into our belly. Exhale from our belly. Inhale, belly. Exhale, air leaves the belly. This time, inhale through the nose. Air fills our belly and our rib cage. Exhale from our rib cage and our belly. Inhale in through the nose, belly, rib cage. Exhale from our rib cage and our belly. Inhale through the nose, belly, rib cage. Exhale, rib cage, belly. This time we'll breathe in through the nose, belly, rib cage, heart space. Exhale, air leaves our heart space, our rib cage, and our belly. Inhale, belly, rib cage, heart space. Feel your collarbone separate. Exhale from our heart space, our rib cage, and our belly. Once more together. Inhale, belly, rib cage, heart space. Exhale from our heart space, our rib cage, and our belly. We'll do 3 more breaths of our own, making it our own and really feeling the movement of breath in our body. When you're finished, bat the eyelashes open. We'll take our hands to our knees, palms face down, and we'll move through some neck stretches. So take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, draw your left ear to your left shoulder. But rather than that, think of your right ear here, facing the sky. And feel the stretch in the right side of our neck. Take one more breath wherever you are. Exhale, come back to center. And take the right ear to your right shoulder. But think of actively drawing that left ear up to the sky. And we'll draw our shoulders down and away from our ears, feeling a nice stretch in our neck. And so oftentimes we're texting or bent staring at a computer screen, so let's really feel and give some love to our neck. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Draw your chin up towards the ceiling, keeping a nice long spine. Inhale. Exhale, actively draw the chin down towards our sternum or our chest. Keeping it tucked. Again, shoulders are drawing down and away from our ears. Take a moment to bow mind intelligence to the body intelligence. Inhale. Exhale, come back to neutral. And we'll move through some seated circles. So keeping your sits bones flat on the ground. Inhale, sweep forward, heart shines forward. Exhale, curve it back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. So this is, we're kind of doing like a cat-cow here, seated version. But rather than flexing and extension, we're moving the spine this way. So reverse your circle wherever you are. And just take a moment to feel your body move this way. Moving mindfully. And we'll come back to neutral. Take a moment to work out the kinks in your shoulders maybe, the neck. We'll send the hands out long, palms reaching forward, actively spreading the fingers. You want to feel the skin between each of those fingers there. Inhale here. Exhale, flip the wrists down. The backs of our hands shine forward. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, down. And just take a few more here. Really feeling our wrist and the movements that they're making. Once more, back down. Come back to neutral. And we'll just close the wrist and just do a couple of wrist circles one way and then the other. You might feel some cracking in your wrist. That's okay. Just know we're doing something so good and giving them some love. We don't realize how often we use our hands or our wrist, any parts of our body really. So this is just a practice to give all of that some TLC. So come back to seated, bring the wrist down, and we'll move through cat-cow. So get yourself aligned and situated. Knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. The tops of our feet are pressing into the mat. If you've done any of my classes, my online videos, cat-cow is one of my favorite positions. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward, cow pose. Exhale, arch the back, chin draws in towards chest for cat. Move through this beautiful pose, bringing flexion and extension into our spine. It's such a great warm-up pose, and I do cat-cow all the time. Everyone should take a minute in the morning just to do this. And take one more wherever you are. Inhale, come back to neutral. Bring the knees in, tightly together, feet in together. Walk your hands back, up the thighs. And sorry, before you do that, curl the toes underneath and come back. We're bringing a little release to the fascia in our feet. Again, another body part that we very so rarely take time to give thanks for. Our feet take us throughout our day-to-day lives. They bring us to places. This might be a very uncomfortable position for some people, but if you're barefoot, if you wear high heels a lot, this is a great practice. So we'll just take one more breath here. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, come forward a little. Uncurl the toes. You might feel like this rebound effect of the fascia. We'll uncurl the toes, though. We'll send our head to the mat and our hands behind us. Whew. For child's pose, Balasana. Child's pose is a great pose to come to, especially in these heavy vinyasa flows or these power classes. If we're feeling overwhelmed or we need to catch our breath, we come to child's pose and just take a moment to catch our thoughts, catch our breath in this beautiful pose. Inhale, arms come forward. We sit up. Pull your hair out of your way. And we'll sit back in a seated position. The legs go along in front of us. Feel your sitting bones on the mat. Move yourself as you need to. Flex the feet. Hands come on either side of our pelvis. Keep the spine nice and long. Feel as though a string is pulling your head towards the ceiling and our spine is nice and straight, nice and long. Staff pose or Tadasana. This is a pose that people overlook, but I wanted to include it to give acknowledgement of the spine and everything that our spine does for us in our day-to-day activities, from bending to reaching to sitting to walking. Our back, our spine plays such a vital part. Take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. We'll scoot towards our heels and mindfully come to lie on your back. So get comfortable here. Draw the knees towards the ceiling, feet flat on the earth, palms facing down. Take your right foot and cross it over your left knee. And this may be where you are today in your reclined figure four. If you'd like to go a step further, interlace the hands behind your left thigh and draw your knee towards your body. This is a really nice hip opening position. It's a great modification for pigeon. If you find pigeon is just a little intense for your hips, you can always come to this position. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax the shoulders. If you're actively reaching, like struggling here, just take a step back and come back to the first step. From here, keeping our right ankle glued to our left thigh, left knee. Draw the right foot over and come into your twist. Keep both shoulders on the mat. If you need to use your left hand to keep your right ankle in place, no problem. Or you can gaze over your left fingertips by keeping them in a cactus or a T shape. Yogi's choice. Inhale, draw the head back to center. Exhale, draw the legs back. Release. And give yourself a little hug. Rock back and forth if that feels okay. Feet touch the mat and we'll move to the other side. So we'll draw the left ankle over the right knee. Actively draw the left knee towards the left front corner of your mat. And we're here. We went a little deeper on the other side. Let's do so on this side. Interlacing the hands behind the right thigh and drawing it towards our body. Relaxing the shoulders. And keep actively drawing that left knee away from your body. So this kind of pull and push of the body. We'll take another few breaths here. And from here, we'll draw the left foot over to the right side of our mat, keeping them firmly together. And again, you can use your right hand to grab the left foot, keep it into place. And you might send the left fingertips out. Keep it in cactus for a little bit more shoulder work. Or a T-shaped gaze. And twists are a great way to detoxify the body, to remove stagnant energy, help with digestion, all that fun, juicy stuff. Inhale, draw the head back to center and the arms. Exhale, draw your legs back up. Release. Give yourself one final hug. And exhale, sending the legs out into the corners of our mat. Palms come up for receiving, arms alongside our body. And we'll be here in Shavasana for a few breaths. You can take a few minutes more to be here. I invite you to do so, giving our body a chance to absorb our practice and settle into the body. If you've got to rock and roll, finish your day, your morning, your night, whatever time you're practicing, take our hands, clasp them together, Bring our hands up to the third eye, the place between our brows, our inner teacher, inner guidance. Take a moment and feel gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness for everything our body does for us and for everything we have in this life. The light in me honors the light in each and every single one of you. Namaste.